Hi, Mike Violette with EMCTV.tv at the International Symposium on EMC in Dresden, Germany. I'm with Frank Sabath and Heyno Garbe. They're on the organizing committee for this excellent event. And I'd like to ask Frank first, why did you pick Dresden? Why Saxony?
Oh, it's easy. Look around. This is all these nice buildings, lots of culture here. Sure, we are here not only for entertaining. There's a lot of industry, electrical industry, semiconductor industry in this area, and automotive industry. So this is a hotspot we have to cover. We have the Volkswagen manufacturer here, so there's a car manufacturer with all the suppliers. Dresden is a hotspot of semiconductor industry, and Saxony is called European Silicon Valley. So that's part of this, and you need to know that most of the research-oriented institutes are located in the Saxony area. So it is naturally a hotspot for electromagnetic compatibility to cover, and at least we have an excellent technical university here. So we have everything we need: academia, industry, culture for the evenings, and that was the reason for going to Dresden.
That's a great combination, Heyno.
Yeah, that's right. Frank explained it very well why we got here to Dresden. But I want to mention that the Technical University of Dresden has a very strong history in electrical engineering. Barkhausen, for example, was one of the professors here, and the Technical University of Dresden is one of the oldest one. And so we said, hey, together with this nice city, you see it in the background, with this high-tech demonstrated here by the Saxony Silicon Valley, I think this combination fits to our logo, where baroque meets high-tech. And that's the reason why we got here to Dresden.
I enjoyed strolling around. There's so many cafes and restaurants, and I just wish my wife was with me.
The weather is not that as we booked it.
Well, the Elbe was looking a little bit dry the other day, so no, it's rolling.
The weather coming from above, so
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. What's great to be inside this venue is very interesting. Do you know a little bit about the history of this convention hall?
Yeah, after the fall down of the GDR, they had a lot of old buildings which were not in a very good shape, and they said, okay, we need something which makes Dresden a little bit attractive. And so they used this old building next to the government of Saxony, here right across the river, and said, okay, now we erected a conference center to show to the international public we are strong, we are back in the game, and that's the reason why we are here.
Well, it's quite successful, and I imagine it brings many other technical conferences as well.
See, we have daylight in the exhibition area, and then I heard the exhibitor really appreciate that they have this nice surrounding and daylight, and then they can talk to the booth traffic. So they really appreciate that.
Absolutely. I've heard nothing but great praise. Now, this is the first cooperation between EMC Europe and EMC Society.
Yeah, that's another story. We have the major event of EMC Europe in Europe, and we have the very well-known international symposium in the US. And for the first time, we combined these two groups to each other, because we can learn from each other. We have the knowledge demonstrated again by the Technical University. I'm not a professor from the Technical University of Dresden.
Where do I sign up?
I'm not paid by the Technical University of Dresden. I'm paid by the Leibniz University of Hanover. But that's another story. I think this combination, here it's the ideal situation. We have the high-tech country, Saxony, and together with a very nice environment, the baroque city, Dresden. I think it's ideal.
Well, congratulations on that.
Sorry for this, but we have some problems with the weather.
Yeah.
We ordered a nice sunny weather, but
Well,
we're just going to have to come back. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Come back.
It is successful. We have more than 800 participants here, and the technical program just pushed us in another problem. We are running out of rooms for putting paper there, and all the rooms are fully filled with participants.
That's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having those kinds of problems. Yeah.
I have had, as a technical program chair, I have the luxury problem to find the best papers out of 400 submissions. Normally we are only around 200, 250 papers at the normal conferences, and here we have 400 submissions. And I took out 285 papers for oral presentation and poster presentation. And keep in mind, the poster presentations are not a second-class presentation. We have some posters nominated for the best paper award. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I just saw a group of people standing in front of a poster and still discussing the issue of the poster. So the poster presentation has the advantage that you're not limited to 5 minutes discussion. You can continue the discussion during the break, and they already do it.
Well, congratulations on putting together great technical content, a wonderful atmosphere, and a thriving community for technology. So, Frank and Heyno, Mike Violette for EMCTV.tv.